Nobody should care. It shouldn't matter. You have to hire me as a UX designer because I am a stripper. Otherwise, it's discriminatory. Hi, I'm the stripper in search of a UX career opportunity who wrote this Medium article, and I'm tired of hiding my value of being a self motivated, against all odds achiever because of everyone else's sex worker stigma. If sharing this means I won't ever get a UX job at your company, well, congratulations on your first step to recognizing your willingness to uphold discrimination. If your company chooses to hire me, know that you made the right decision in hiring a growth focused performer and lifelong learner. And the title of the article is 13 Reasons Why You Should Hire a Stripper to Your UX Stream Team. Well, I can understand the situation that this person is in. They might have had a gap on their resume that they've had difficulties explaining, and maybe it's come up in interviews, and I don't know if it would come up in a background search, but it's come up probably before, and it's probably excluded them from work before. And what I'd say is there is nothing about her prior career as a stripper that would make her unqualified to be work in UX. If she's qualified to work in UX, then she should definitely get a job in it. And really, it's none of anybody's business, and nobody should really care that she had a prior career in sex work. It really is. Nobody should care about that. Nobody should care about that. Now, if I were in her situation, I'm not. Would I have written this article? Maybe, maybe not. But then again, it's catchy. It's going to draw a lot of attention. And again, as I said, nobody should care. It shouldn't matter. It is her prior line of work, and now all that matters is that that she's good at her job. Now, there might be some stigmas there, as she said, and there might be some people might think that she's less professional, but as long as she's professional in the work that she does, then who cares? Like, who cares? So I think it's catchy. I think it's definitely as you can see, 2,587 people have interacted with this post, 171 comments, 81 reposts. I mean, I wouldn't say that people are discriminating like in a traditional sense if they're not hiring her. I mean, yes, they're specifically not hiring her, so I guess that's kind of discriminating. But I mean, it's not discriminating if they don't hire her in like the traditional sense of discrimination, in my opinion. But is there anything wrong with her? No. I mean, as long as she's qualified, then who gives a crap? Here's a idea. If you have the idea, this is a top comment. Here's an idea. If you have the skills and talent to be a UX designer, why don't you apply for jobs on that basis and not bring up the fact that you're a stripper? Whether people are discriminating you on that basis is reasonable or not, I fail to see that how being a stripper is relevant or a useful experience. So maybe leave that part out. And more than anything else, she's the one bringing up the stripper part front and center instead of her UX skills and asking people to confront it head on. Well, she in the first paragraph of the article, she mentions that she previously did everything she could to hide it during the first paragraph of the article. Bad market, I guess. Yeah, so she tried everything she could to hide it, and um, maybe it didn't work. But who cares? You know what? Good job. Go for you. I hope you get a job. I not a lunatic. Lunatic is definitely the church worker hitting on people on LinkedIn. Not a lunatic is somebody using whatever their experience is to try to leverage themselves into a job. Hey, we all try to use our resumes to leverage ourselves into a new job, right? And that's what she's doing, and it got her a lot of clicks. And maybe she got hired at a good company that is excited to have her there based on her skills and maybe even for her prior experience. So good for her. Good for you.
Thank you so much for watching this segment of the Engineering Success Podcast. If you liked it, make sure to check out the other videos down below that are recommended to you. And if you really like the podcast, make sure to subscribe right down there in the middle. Really appreciate it. It's free to you and helps us a lot out. And last but not least, the best way to help the show grow is to comment down below. So leave your comment if you have any thoughts about this segment. Thanks.
Chasing payments, still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.